today. I am super stoked for it. I cannot wait. I think we're going to have a blast. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. Huge shout out to all of the gifted subs and subs that came in last night while we were watching election coverage. That was a blast. It was great to have you guys hanging out on Martini's stream. It does look like we've got a blue Senate happening here. Well, at least a 50-50 tie that's going to be broken by Kamala. But Pot's running on it, Solar's running on it, Green Energy's running on it. Everything that we would expect to run on it is running on it. Crypto ran to 35.6 overnight, all-time high. Right now it's 34.5, but it's going to continue to fluctuate here. I think big money is going to want as far out of traditional hedges as possible with the US dollar and gold. I think Bitcoin just does its thing all year long. We're going to see this puppy go. News. Just trying to see if there's anything else that really pops here for me. Just hit over here, go here, throw that in. ACRX did run up yesterday as well, guys. The interesting thing with ACRX was we were looking at. We were looking at. What's that not working? I'm excited for you too. I am excited for you too, man. If this is your first one, it can be an exciting ride for sure. Okay, so why is this not working? It's saying my macro keys are properly set up. Settings. Hotkeys. Hmm. All right, let's open up Marby's here and get that ready to go so I don't forget like I did yesterday. Leaps should look pretty good today. We're going to get a very bullish market, I think, for most of the day today, so that'll be fun.
Morning, Millennial.
Good morning.
Gotta love the Wall Street Bets strategy today.
Oh, no.
APHA, ARC-G, SQ, and Tesla.
What is ARC-G?
I bet you it has Tesla in it.
Okay.
It's
Good morning. Good
the ARC
morning. Good
fund.
morning.
What is it?
Jacob, RC back. You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that. All of them subs last night. Now you're giving bits and stuff. You rock. Oh, it's bio. Arc Genome. Bio.
Is
Interesting.
it? What are the top 10 holdings? Pacific Bio, Teladoc,
Oh,
CRISPR,
Teledoc.
Twist.
That's what it is. It's Teledoc.
Oh, is Teladoc popping today?
I bet you it is.
Oh, that would make sense with the at-home order Democrats, right?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know what it's gonna do, but yeah, I'm like, you know what? It's one thing to paper trade this thing. It's another thing to paper trade it for real.
Yeah.
And I'm over leveraging myself for a Tesla just because it's Tesla.
All right, everybody, get in, get in, get in. Let's get this marbles done. We can crack into the market, watch whatever it is you want. You pick the ticker Merida 20 this week. Who knows? Who knows? At this point, I am very hesitant to step out of Mara at all until April. I think I just leave it in there. You guys aren't gonna like the PT that I put on Mara because it sounds unreasonable, but let's say I like it somewhere around the 60-70 mark. Um, there's no analyst that is anywhere near that high on it, but that's where I am at. If Bitcoin continues to do what it's been doing and just gaining and no sign of stopping, and now that the U.S. government's just going to get behind them and do that, uh, yeah. So the reason why I'm saying April is because they're going to have the majority of their new mining equipment in by April. So all of the headlines are going to keep reading 10,000 new miners, 10,000 new miners, 10,000 new miners. Now it could be their Q1 earnings, not their Q4 earnings, but their Q1 earnings that produces that. But can't they do an offering and just tank the price? They can. Yeah, that's definitely something they could do. But the reason why you would do an offering is to raise funds for the purpose of X, Y, or Z. With Bitcoin appreciating the way that it is, there's no need for them to raise capital. They're making money. Um, yeah, I don't see it. Anyway, I don't know that I'm holding until it hits that price target. I know that I am going to be watching it very closely. I've got a very ambitious goal for the year, so I need. Yeah, the offerings that they've done have been as a result of needing to buy new equipment, needing to buy new property, needing to expand, which is often a great investment. But I don't think that we see another one. I think the investments have been made for the year, and they're just going to ride this wave at this point. Um, all right, let's go. Small race today, guys. Only 6 people. Bum bum bum. Pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. You get to pick the ticker today. Pretty good odds. Oh, I got lost. Where are we? Oh, look who's winning. Oh yeah. Don't die. I got the lead. It's my pick today. No, I don't. No, no, not at all. So a lot of people are losing their minds on IPOC of like it went down yesterday and it's got the vote today. Isn't that terrible? The Hair Lattice and Gazunkas are dead. The last couple SPACs that we've been watching actually had a similar pattern. The day before the vote, they came down. I don't know why, but they did. Winna winna. They came down. I'm not sure why they did, but they did. So, uh oh, variance. That's no bueno. CCL is going to take another hit, pausing all operations through March. ACRX does have the JP Morgan conference. Good morning, everybody. They've got the JP Morgan conference next week. So that's where some of the love on that is. Did take a look at a couple potential plays. As far as bio goes, that I'm liking. So I'll probably take a deeper dive into those at some point today. Hill is looking interesting to me. Damn, SHG. Holy frig. Yikes. SHGFF. It's just it has no chill. It doesn't want to stop. Morning, Sean. I think it's a foregone conclusion as well. Why are the banks up 3%? Guaranteed endless liquidity from the government. IPOC vote is at 12 Eastern. 12 Eastern today. I will not be live for the IPOC vote. I am going to still finish at 11, guys. I'm making that commitment to the Fam Jam. Lunch every day at 11, so I will be done, but I'm sure Martini will be around and excited for the IPOC vote. If the price movement doesn't go up today, I am not sweating on that. IPOC's got its vote today on whether it becomes Clover Health, guys. Yeah, so for me, if we go back, let's do my macros are just not working today. That's cool. So let's go to open. We'll take a look at open. Open was the IPOB. You'll see here, guys, this is around their vote date. Let's be sure of that. I don't want to just say that without being sure of it. Ooh, new followers. Delusional. Thanks so much for following, man. Much appreciated. How did you find the stream? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. The vote. Was on December 17th. Okay, so December 17th. Okay, December 17th, the close was 26. And then by the following week, it had run up to 32 at the high. So I'll be holding a little bit. Merit to 17 today. Who knows? Have I shared my annual trading goals? Bam. That's what we started the year with. The goal is to turn 50K into 500K. Marbles are done. I won. Yeah, Mara's at 1430. It was at 1470, 1480. That's the goal. 50K to 500K. I'm gonna 10x the portfolio this year. I think that we're gonna be watching. I'd kind of like to watch Sundial at the gate. I want to get a gauge on what pot stocks are going to do. My suspicion is that we see them decline, but if there is abnormal growth, then that'll be interesting. Oh no, guys, portfolio went up about 10% yesterday. It is F Wednesday. So for those of you unfamiliar, you're new to the channel. F Wednesday, typically what we've seen is Millennials portfolio gets a giant red dong on Wednesdays. That's how that works.
Yeah, why are you streaming today?
It's IPOC day.
Uh,
Yeah, it's IPOC day. Normally, I wouldn't even be streaming on Wednesday, guys. Normally, I just take the day for personal growth and learning, etc. But it is IPOC day, so I wanted to be here for it. But yeah, Wednesdays I typically get cucked, so we had a 10% gain yesterday. Hopefully, I can just hold on to some of that. IPOC should not run today. If it does, I'm happy. But what I'm looking for is IPOC to get the vote, and then Friday into Monday, I'll probably look at exiting IPOC pre-market on Monday, uh, tentatively. That I'm not sold on that, but tentatively, that's the strategy. That's what we're looking at. I do hold shares. I could vote. I'm not going to. I don't know if it goes straight to 30. There's a chance it could. If it goes straight to 30, I'm pretty happy because that'll be. I mean, if it goes to 30, that'll be 18, 19 grand for me, which wouldn't be bad to start like first week of the new year to have a quick 100% flip. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, IPOC pre-market is 1527 right now. There are a couple of bulls over on StockTwits with it, but nothing major. I do want to do a bit of a deep dive into Zemetica. So to give you guys a feel for what we're going to do today, I am going to do a breakdown of what my targets are monthly for growth as well as sizing based off of a staggered approach. In order to hit that 500K goal, I need to really start planning that out. Not necessarily with date deadlines, but more so with when you hit this threshold, you need to shift in size, as well as clearly outline what my trading strategy is going to be in and around that. So that'll be something that we do today. For those of you that are on board with learning how that's done or what my thought process is on that, hopefully that'll be helpful to you. I'm going to hop into the daily journal, though. This has been another thing that I have made a point of saying I was going to be doing every day. January 6th, 2021. Okay, so always start with sentiment. Georgia goes blue. Pot, solar, healthcare to the moon. Market green. IPOC vote today. Bullish market 2021. Okay, morning sentiments are in. Trades, I did not take any pre-market trades. That is something I wanted to go back into yesterday and mark down. Which trades were pre-market and which ones were not. Um, okay. Do. So I have this in there for trades. I don't know that I'm going to be doing any trading today per se, but yeah, of course the Chinese companies are getting delisted. They had to do that. Consensus from Rita's stream yesterday was mixed on JCPenney, guys. Again, there are a few people that got back to me and said I did some due diligence and I'm just not comfortable with JCPenney. My preference would be that you're not comfortable with JCPenney. My preference would be that nobody would do that. But that's a great reminder to start the day. Disclaimer, guys, I am not a financial advisor. Anybody that you hear here on the Discord is not a financial advisor. You're responsible for doing your own damn due diligence. It's not financial advice. You need to get on out there. You need to do your own research. You need to make your own decisions. This stream here is for brainstorming, think tanking, and then you going out and making grown ass adult decisions all by your lonesome. That's how this works. Okay. Anything that I look at on the stream or enter in a position in is not in me anyway advocating for the position. In fact, oftentimes and most times, I will tell you to stay the hell away from what I am trading. With that being said, you've been forewarned, and off we go. Bell should be any second. What site am I using for trade journals? I'm using Evernote. My hope is actually either towards the end of this year or early next year to allow people the opportunity to maybe do a weekly call where it'll just be a closed group call that I do with a small group of people. Give them my thoughts, my insights, what's going on. Not a signal service, but more so just this is what we're seeing, this is what we're doing. And then with that, being part of that group, you'll have access to my trade journals as well to kind of get a feel for what my thought process is, what I'm playing, what I'm doing, what direction we're heading in. So, or I'm heading in at the very least. But yeah, Evernote makes it easy for me to use this on the go. It's got a great mobile app. It's got a great desktop app. I'm able to kind of throw things around just about everywhere, and then I can share that link with people that I want to share it with. So, yep, Evernote. Okay, big sheet, sundial. Let's see what we do out the gate here. 65 on the open. Holy crap. All right. Well, I mean, that would have been a great play. That would have been a great play. Who would have guessed? Pot. Hmm? Guys, I do think that we see this come back down. I don't think the pot just continues to run endlessly into Biden. I think people profit take on this. We will see it stabilize out into the inauguration on the 17th, I want to say. 14th, 17th. And do we know when Biden gets to be president? Biden inauguration.
January 20th. I kept thinking it was today for some reason, but it's January 20th.
Mm-mm. Today is Pence validating the electoral vote.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the 20th. So I think that we see pot come down. People will move on to other plays, and then there will be an opportunity to buy the dip. I am still holding Mara. Yep. So holdings on the day as the market opens. Oh, I'm up $2,000. Okay. So far, Wednesday is being kind. IPOC's at 1550. Mara's heading for 15. ACRX is keeping its gains from yesterday. I mean, sure. I'm all about that life. All about that life. That's fantastic to see. Sundial, yeah, this is exactly what I expected to see. Gonna close out of some of these programs here. Don't need Steam open. Don't need that stuff open. Okay. Yeah, so I would like to see this come back down to this 50 range. I don't know that we see it come. What's up, endothermic camel? Right. Am I gonna watch DGLY? I am gonna pop in and take a look at DGLY. This is one that we're seeing signs already of some political unrest. Look at that; it's doing quite well. We are seeing some signs of political unrest. Endo's okay. Yeah, I'll definitely roll that. That's much easier. So with DGLY guys, we are starting to see some signs of political unrest. We've got Capitol Hill today. We had Jacob Blake not going the way the populace wanted it. ACRX, I think, is running up on their JP Morgan conference next week on the 11th. I'm fairly confident that's what it is. Not at all, Endo. Happy to help. But yeah, DGLY guys, we've got the Kenosha trial for the gentleman who shot 2 protesters and severely wounded another. That was ruled on or started yesterday anyway. Things are just going to start to get a little bit nutty. I don't know what Trump supporters are going to do, but yeah, DGLY. I really like DGLY where it is right now. The big news that you can expect for DGLY guys is that their last earnings call, they had filed an application to be forgiven all of their PPP loans. And it looked fairly reasonable that they could. And in the event that happens, it's a lot of money that they are about to be forgiven. In which case, I think DGLY has a solid price target to double up, if not more. So that'll be one that I definitely look at, but that's not until we exit IPOC. IPOC, I'm up 600 on today. It's another good day. I'm up 5% again. Am I in Fuse? I personally am not in Fuse. There is a churn and burn strategy that there's ACRX leveling out. There's a churn and burn strategy that we have that we are in a position on Fuse as another potential SPAC play. We have a holding in it. It's not a small holding. There's about $6,000 in it. Did enter a new position on this one with SPPI today, guys. SPPI has a PDUFA ruling coming in. Mara busted through 15. Fantastic. I love to hear that. ZOM is down 18%. That's even better. That means that we can go again. I'm a big fan of ZOM coming back down to reality. Yeah, 37. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I like it so much.
So of those 4 positions, Millennial, on market open, just I had an order in place that said take market price, no bid, no ask. 3 of the 4 actually hit the open price on the cent.
Ooh.
Which is interesting.
So you're green now or what?
No, I'm just saying that I'm looking at I'm also tracking slippage, right? So if you were to just say, look, give me the market price at open and just submit a market order, would you get filled at market price or not? And so far, of the 5 plays, because the data set is huge with 5.
Yeah.
I'm green on slippage, so we'll see. But it was interesting today that 3 out of the 4 hit it on the head. The one that didn't was actually Tesla, which would make sense because the spreads were so large on that, probably.
Yeah. Is LAC still a play?
Yep. I mean, until they vote or until they approve or deny that whole thing, it's gonna be a play.
Yeah. LAC is a go, in my opinion. Especially with this administration, they want to be a part of the EV evolution, and the best way to be a part of the EV evolution is to control one of the world's largest lithium mines.
I mean, short term, do I think it'll retrace? For sure. I think it'll lose its steam a little bit, and then it'll gain more steam when all the political dust settles.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now. We can take a look at it.
Look at ALB if you want a good laugh.
No.
Yeah, I know. So I would not be in on LAC at 15. I think this comes back down. At 14, that range, 14, 20, I'm okay with this.
I really liked
I'm
it
not.
at 10.
I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in at 15. No way.
Yeah, good morning, Exiled. I heard your voice.
Morning, Exiled.
Good morning, good
We
morning,
gone
good morning. How
blue.
are we?
Oh, we good. I'm up another 5% out the gate, so we good.
Good shit.
This is always scary for me, guys. Holdings data could not be loaded.
So far, everything is green on the things I took today. We'll see.
I kind of like to know what my holdings are doing. Hey, look, Mara's at 16. Hooray!
Are you kidding me?
All I do is win, win,
Jesus.
win, win. Yeah, there's a there's another $3,000 today for me on Mara.
That's,
Um,
I'm sorry, that is nutty.
So I bought defense.
yeah.
I feel so dirty.
You
Can
should.
you let what are your thoughts on take a look at ETHE for me? Let me know what you think.
Ethereum?
Yeah. No. Not Ethereum the coin.
No.
ETHE. It's an
Oh, you
equity.
said E.
Yeah, ETHE.
Oh, yeah. Ha! Today I learned there's an Ethereum trust.
Right. This thing has me super like economic boner going on with this thing. Pull up the year chart on it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Need to plot it against Ethereum's actual price, but yeah, dollar hedge every time.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a bit toppy, but
I mean,
Well-
if the report that we saw yesterday holds validity, I'd really like my charts to populate now. This would be fantastic, because this is pissing me off. But I'm fairly certain this thing was up at $100 December, January, right?
100?
ETHE.
I don't see 100 on it. Am I looking at the right thing? Grayscale Ethereum Trust?
Yeah, Grayscale Ethereum Trust. 1 year. No, 25. Sorry, not 100. 25. But with Ethereum coming center stage on the news that we read yesterday with global banking transactions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting a bit of a premium on trading Ethereum directly. You'd make more money if you just traded Ethereum directly, but I'm not interested in that. But this is everybody's talking about the Bitcoin plays on Mara and Riot, but nobody's really talking about Ethereum plays as far as equity goes. So
Yeah. No, I like it.
okay. Anybody else thoughts? Ethereum Trust as opposed to trading the underlying. Nobody? Okay, cool.
I'm trying to plot it against actual, see if I can put reason to the toppiness of it.
Yeah, my charts are currently losing their mind.
Mine are still loading okay, so TD's good to go.
Yeah, it's been fine for me. IB's been fine for me this morning.
I'm gonna tell you this. Anybody uses Thinkorswim, I have converted mine to TradingView. Essentially, all the colors and styles. I'm not looking back.
Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's the subtle bluish background versus black makes all the difference in the world. And the greens and the reds are just less harsh.
Yep.
I can't go back. I could never go back to standard Thinkorswim view.
Yeah, that might be the best idea you've had. For real. I love it.
When I get the new laptop, because I'm gonna have to redo all the work, I'll try to write up a little guide for anybody
What is
in
Aikido
stream or
Pharma?
want it.
Oh, smart. This would have been smart. This is so. For those of you guys that are unaware, Georgia looks like it went blue, and a lot of people were watching pot stocks. But this is a Alkido is a psilocybin play. It's a magic mushroom play, and this is them hoping that they are going to get that approval as well. What's interesting is they're going the route of patent, so they've got a patent on using psilocybin for cancer application, but that doesn't mean that they have an FDA approval to do that, right? Like, we have proprietary knowledge of how to do this. It does not ensure that the FDA is going to allow them to do it, but it is up 80% on that news. Okay, need to create a chart here to actually break down. For me, it's going to be helpful for me to break down. We'll call this sheet the road to 500K. Okay, so what I'm basically going to do is set up a level of the account, sizing, winning trades. And for winning trades, I'm going to say 10%. We'll put
I don't know if this,
50s and we'll do 100s.
I don't know if this is new or relevant, but Trump apparently blocked Alipay yesterday.
It is new. I did see it. It is irrelevant. Anything Trump does at this point is irrelevant. It can be overturned in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, well, Biden said he's going to overturn, he's going to reverse everything that Trump did. So I'm like, just...
Let's see, how are my positions today? 2.3, 2%. Break even. Not bad.
This is not going to work. I can't. Once I get here, this has to go to. Okay, so this is 3, 15. Oh, piss off. If I do this, it's going to give me. Okay, that's fine. 3 at 30.
Oh, millennial, part of this, just because you're interested a little bit with AMC. I was doing some DD yesterday about buying at 2 because I like that support level. But then going ahead and selling some covered calls for insurance. But I decided not to because I realized they've only secured about a third or a quarter of the funding they need to do to stay alive. And their lockup, not their lockup, but their shelf offering hasn't even hit yet. So I didn't take it yesterday, but I know you've been eyeing AMC long term. I just wanted to hit you with a little bit of knowledge that I got from yesterday.
Yeah, that's still what, 550 million.
And I think they've only secured 150.
Yeah.
And they have a shelf agreement for another 5 or 50 million shares, I think, which hasn't been. They filed it, but they haven't executed it yet. And like you said, they're still not done.
Yeah, asset strippers will be circling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a great scenario for a buyout or bankruptcy type play. But it's one of those that $2 support level that has been hit a few times, that has been really strong. I have no faith in it with this news.
And you have to wonder at what point it's going to be in bankruptcy. And
it's going to have to be. I mean,
yeah,
my thought process since the very beginning. I love AMC theaters. Well, no, I don't love them. There's one near us that's a Cinemark that I love even more. But usually, I didn't mind AMC. But I just think the pandemic showed it's like Blockbuster's case model to changing times. who can pivot. AMC is not one of those companies. And the way they handled things along the way was the we're too big to fail concept means we're not going to change. It'll just fix itself. Yeah,
Yep.
sorry. But anyway, I just wanted to give the insight because I was looking into a play yesterday. I talked myself into it, and then I talked myself out of it for that reason. So that you should be proud, Exiled. I did some DD as well.
Yeah, good stuff.
Wasn't just a technical. It wasn't just lines.
Did some FA. Did it feel weird?
Um,
Did he take a shower afterwards?
it was conflicting because my TA kept saying buy it too.
Yeah.
But looking at big picture, no. Not when you're buying insurance 3 months out covered calls. So that was the whole reason. I didn't mind taking the risk, for it to drop 10% or whatever on a single play. And I'm sure I would have been fine doing covered calls because then I think I had it to where my cost basis was like $1.75. So it's a 25% drop. But I can still see that happening easily. Once it breaks that 2 mark, there is no floor. It doesn't have any history. So I'm just
Yeah.
At best, it might have been a break-even type trade, and I didn't want to really play in that.
Yeah. Their probability of bankruptcy is lower than I thought it would be right now. It's 37%.
Yeah, I mean, they still could pull out of it, but
he needs to raise another 500 million in debt just to get through the year.
Right.
I don't think people are lined up to hand him that.
No, I mean, short of, I think people are just watching and waiting because as each kind of day quarter goes by, their value diminishes.
I mean, you also have
therefore, the bottom
California
line-
with their hands on the purse now, so California is definitely going to want to swoop in and save the film sector, right? With Kamala being in charge.
And true, and then the question then becomes is the adoption of this at-home delivery of movies. How well received has it really been?
I mean, for us, it works out well because it's actually cheaper. So, like, we did Wonder Woman here at home. If I go to the movie theater
like
with a family of
30 bucks,
10,
right?
yeah, it was $30 to watch it at home on my TV. I can eat whatever the hell
10,
I want.
you're talking about on a deal matinee price, maybe $50 cheapest, right?
Yeah,
That
if you
doesn't
don't,
include snacks
no
or anything.
popcorn, no snacks or nothing, right? Like, yeah, which ain't ever gonna happen. So, like, it cost me $100 to go see a movie in theater. It cost me 30 to watch it at home. I'll do that every day of the week. Plus, I got to drive a half hour to get to a movie theater. Like,
yeah, I do miss a bit of the experience though, because sometimes when you get a good movie, and
I do a date
especially
night.
action movies,
I do a date
sound. Yeah. Have you seen Cinemark does it? It's not full IMAX, but it's where they put the speakers in the seat, and so you get the rumble. Have you been to one of those yet?
Yep. Yeah, I did that with World of Warcraft or Warcraft or whatever the movie was called.
Yeah,
I liked
think
it.
it's just called
I
Warcraft.
was a fan of it. We did it with Star Wars as well, and that was kind of cool. But yeah, again, like it would be a once a year thing, and I would do like a one-on-one with that. I wouldn't take the whole family. I mean, the last few times we've been to theaters have been fantastic because there's been nobody in the theater. It's just been us. Guys, you're not stupid if you didn't buy Mara. Don't tell yourself that. That's not true.
Are people thinking they're stupid for not buying Mara?
Yeah. There's always another play. So that's one thing that we got to get out of. All right, I got to get focused here. So what I'm doing, guys, what you see here on screen is I need to start breaking down how many trades I need to take inside each of these price points. So what I need to really understand for myself how to get to 500K. So this doesn't need to be here because if I do this, it will take me to 500K. So these are the levels that I've set up. 50K to 100K, 100K to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400. How many trades I need in that. Sizing is the numbers that you see there are the number of positions I plan to hold and at which sizing. So 3 positions at 15,000. Right now, I'm not exactly on that. I've got a position at 17, a position at 12 and a half, and a position at 16. So it's not exactly there, but it's pretty damn close. When you average it out, I'm sure I'm a little bit over 15,000, but the reality is I'm okay with that. Hey, I'm up 40 cents on JCPenney. Let's go. Let's go. I'm stupid for selling Mari yesterday. Again, a win is a win is a win is a win. And I know people hate it when I say that, but it's a reality.
No,
Don't mourn a win.
I was gonna say, name a trader that has never missed a boat on an exit.
Yeah, don't mourn a win ever. Celebrate a win. Go buy yourself a Big Mac and that extra large supersized fry. You earned it. You deserve it.
The psychology behind it, if you mess with that and you get torn up over that, you're gonna overstay your next equity and it's gonna turn red. Well, I'm not saying it's going to, hypothetically.
Okay. All I can promise you guys is this. If I make even $1 on JCPenney, I'm going to say Millennial was right.
It's green.
It was a green play. I do suspect I make more than that, though. I am considering putting $1,000 in there. There's only one size of fry in McDonald's in Germany? Weird. You got to have that super size me culture. What's with DGLY?
Oh man,
Oh,
I thought about that today. Both those cases, right? Was it the George Martin case?
Yeah.
They ruled against George Martin's family. Well, not against his family, but they ruled that the cops were not at fault, really. And then the guy from Washington, he's on trial right now. So I was thinking that was going to be a good play. But
DGLY, I'm okay with for holding a little bit, guys. I don't really care that it's down 3% or 5%. It's 8 cents. I just don't care. Because one thing that I am certain of is that Kamala and Biden are going to push for a federal mandate on body cameras and dashboard cameras. I'm almost positive that's coming. Also, with DGLY, one of their biggest clients is the NFL, which is going to be coming back in a big way. So I expect to see them pop back on that as well. For DGLY, guys, if I pull it up here, let's look at the year. As high as 7, low of 70 cents. Okay. If I go back 2 years, around $4 is kind of where it was floating before it started to have a decrease. 3 years, same thing. So like this was their all-time high, the $7 range. This is an all-time high, this $7 range here. But I honestly think that this is where they go back to. If there is a federal mandate, Axon alone is not going to be enough to supply the entire country. So anybody and everybody that makes dashboard cams and body cameras is going to pick it up. And I think what we see here is something similar to Axon will be the Uber, DGLY will be the waiter. And I know a lot of people give me crap that I don't play the big boy. I just play the littler guy. But I've done quite well playing the guy that is willing to service the rural community and the smaller communities over, really fighting for stocks and position inside the sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
The big
Instead of
cities.
buying into the big boy, playing the little guy that's willing to serve the smaller markets. I've done quite well on that past year, and I think that's something that I'm going to continue to do. I'd rather trade at somebody who's smaller in the sector just because they have more room to grow than a bigger company that's already a massive beast, right? It's kind of a mobility thing, right? What moves faster, an elephant or a mouse? That's kind of where I'm at on it. Yeah, exactly. Cut them all. That's exactly it. Did I buy DGLY? Not in my personal portfolio. It is in the churn and burn account. Okay, let's just pump this out because I want to get this done. I want to get an understanding. So if I have 3 trades with $15,000 positions and I make 10% a trade, I would need 33 trades to get it to the next level. If I go 100% on 3 trades, I only need 3. So this is just kind of giving me a feel of like, understand when you take your outs and the type of plays that you're taking. This is what you're looking at to get to the next level. I did set month by month goals last year to try to hit targets. With this, it looks like I got to split the year into 5, which kind of blows because it's not easily divisible. So I'm tempted to do it over 6 instead and say, you know, I'll have that last 2 months as kind of a bit of leeway. So from now until the end of February, what I'm aiming to do is do the 50 to 100K. Which means that I need to look to take 7 trades. This is the more reasonable number. This would be a fantastic number if I could get 3 trades that go 100%, but this is the more reasonable number. So I'm aiming for 7 trades that would give me a 50% gain from now until the end of February. And then moving into I swear I know my calendar. March. Headed into March and April, I'm going to size up to $30,000 positions in whatever I'm trading. And with that, what I'm looking at is then I don't want to make this a percent. And that way I can just make the formula into this is equal to, so to get to the next level, I need 100,000. So 100K divided by, what did I do here? No, not, no, piss off. Ah, fine, whatever. 50K divided by 15. Okay, so divided by the sizing. So divided by 30,000 times this. Okay. Oh, is this just going to be consistent across the board? No, not quite. Okay, and then this one, this is pretty much the same, right? Just do this because it's, oh no, I can't do that. That's not true. I lie. I lie. I mean, I can still copy that and put it here, and then just change this to 40. Autofill it. Why didn't like that? 100,000. Oh, I know why. Okay. This goes here. Perfect. Delete these. Drag this down. That's not right. So it doesn't have to be 4 here. It's this. That won't work after 200K. This is still just telling me the number of trades that I need to take. So ultimately that's this. It just becomes easier as I grow in size because what I'm doing here is I'm adding additional trades, right? So with this, I'm going to have 4 trades on the go. It's a lot easier for me to take 7 trades once I get here. I think at this point I can just pretty much copy this over, except this is 30,000 here and it needs to be 40,000, so that's going to change. Okay, there we go. And then I can take this and move it over here. And this will be the same. And then I can paste it here, but I got to change this to 50 and autofill that. Okay, so I mean, ultimately, the way that I've set this up, it's going to get easier for me as the year progresses. And understand when I say easier, that comes with a huge caveat on it. But ultimately, what I'm looking to do here is I know that at any given point, until I hit 100K, I'm going to have 3 trades in play that are on average $15,000 each. Okay. Now, with that being said, I need 3 of those trades to go 100%. I need 7 of those trades to go 50%, or I need 33 trades at 10% in order to reach the next level. This gets, now it's pretty much the same for the 50K and the 100K. All I've done is size up the holding to $30,000 positions instead of $15,000 positions. I think anything more than a $40,000 position is very, very difficult for me to exit on, in entirety anyway, depending on the stocks that I'm trading. So I may change the style of stock that I'm trading as we move up, but for now, the aim is as simple as I'm going to go, okay, I need 100%. What do I feasibly see as my trades for this month on this? This one here, I'm going to have 3 trades in play at any given time. This one here, I go to 4 trades. So this one gets a little bit easier where I don't need 4 trades to go 100%, but I've got 2 months to make this happen. 5 trades in 2 months that go 50%. That's possible depending on what I'm trading. Now with money like this, I can start to influence low float stocks. And I'm not advocating that everybody does that. I'm just saying that I have the ability to do that, which makes it a little bit easier for me to make that happen. Now, obviously, as I move down this row, this gets easier and easier for me because if I have 7 trades in at 40,000, right, I only need half of those trades to go 100% to hit the next level. And then again at 8, I only need a quarter of my trades to go to the 100%. So, so long as I can continue to do what I've been doing, which is identifying stocks that have a large run potential, that could go 100%. I don't think a $30,000 position in something that's, you know, $8 is really going to fluctuate the stock a huge amount. I may be wrong on that. We'll wait and see, but I mean, if I take a $30,000 position in, let's pick one. What do we got here? Let's say, where's WPRT? I like WPRT. I think that one's got a good chance of doubling. Okay, WPRT at $5, right? So if I do 30K in there at $5, it's only 6,000 shares. I don't think that's really enough to fluctuate the stock price up or down. I think I can exit and enter that on a single order. Now at 50,000, now we're talking 10,000 shares. That's probably a little bit more of a fluctuation. I may need to size in to that, but we'll see. I'll deal with the problem of what do I do with a $50,000 position when I get there, I guess. But for now, I think this is the battle plan. Jacob, I don't have a limit on how much of the stock I hold. I don't. Smaller caps might influence a bit. That's true. If it has decent volume, that's the other one. Making sure that you've got decent volume on things. Holy crap! Look at Fuel Cell today, up 12%. But I'm glad that's done. That makes a lot more sense to me. Of like, I've got in my mind that target of if I take 50% on this, I'm going to need 3 more trades like this. People getting out of IPOC before the vote. IPOC is dead even on the day from what I see here. No, now it's down 3 cents. Yeah, IPOC again, guys. Not concerned with IPOC whatsoever. Can I check out OCGN? Definitely. What was this 50K account at the start? I started last year with $2,200. Yeah, so last year we started with 2,200, grew it to 50. What did we start the year with? 50,520 in a year. So it was about 2,300% gains. And then the stream actually set the target for 500K. I'm very thankful that you guys chose not to make it 1 million. That would have particularly sucked. So 500K I think is a little bit more reasonable. Now it's just a question of me road mapping it and figuring it out. Can I check out OCGN? Yeah, definitely. Man, this thing's all over the place. Let's check out. Ocugen's running on a potential Covidiot play. I am beyond done with Covidiot plays. I am just past it. I'm over it. You guys are welcome to continue playing them. The only thing that I have that's still COVID related at all is IPIX. This is a far outlier, and I'm actually IPIX is more play on future strains of the virus. COVID's not going away. We will see a COVID 2021. Like the strains are going to continue. I don't know necessarily they'll call it COVID, but whatever it is, it'll be another SARS or a MERS or a COVID, whatever. Those strains are going to keep coming. And IPIX's Burlacidin seems perfectly suited based off of their trials to be a treatment, a vaccine, and a post-secondary infection or a secondary infection preventative. So when you've got a triple whammy like that, things get kind of exciting. No problemo. Okay, let's do. All right, we've got that there. If you guys have tickers that you want me to take a look at, I do have time today. I honestly thought that road to 500K thing was going to take me a lot longer. And it didn't. So, road to. Well, I'll put that in the notes at the end. Road to 500K plan created. Tag. 125. ALNA, definitely. Let's take a look at ALNA. Upsize deal offering. Early stage study. Let's go back to their pipeline. For those of you that are unfamiliar with, thank you, unfamiliar with Biostock, when you look at Biostock, you definitely want to go to their pipeline, go to their website, check out their pipeline and where they are. They do have a phase 3 worldwide right to a drug that could be coming out very shortly, which would be a big jump for this. So I do like ALNA. Tip ranks. I don't think it's a Q4. They're pretty close here. This is almost the end of phase 3. Yeah, and that's kind of the tough part of, let's go to This is where tools like StockTwits get very useful. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not opposed to the position. Let's open up tip ranks here. Yeah, I would agree. I do like it. I do like the position. Guys, you can check out my portfolio at any given time. Right here. This thing is flat busted. I don't understand what it's doing. Why is it saying I'm down? Is my portfolio accurate? Do I have all of my holdings in there? What am I missing? Mara's there. IPOC's there. I'm up huge. What the hell? Tip ranks is busted right now. Flat busted. The holdings are
Yeah.
correct. The gains are not.
It hasn't updated any of the stats yesterday. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them.
Yeah, there is no way I am down 3.5% for the year.
You know what I think it is though? I think it's because they're probably trying to save on bandwidth. They're only pulling updates every weekend, every end of week. Because it used to be end of every day, but now it's like every. I don't know. I had to look through see what the update was, but I think they're trying to save money. It's literally fucking penny pinching.
Gross. All right, 2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Hello.
This is such a piece of shit product.
Agreed.
E-Trade.
Oh my god! You should just be able to drag between the bid and the ask, but you can't because it's dog shit.
Are you doing fuel cell right now?
Open. And you can't modify an order. For the love of God.
Can you still? Are you? I feel like this is user error. I mean, I just feel like it.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You want me to user error your face?
I just came in to say good morning, Martini, and I think you're doing a great job. And I hope that you got the DM I sent you. And I'm gonna run back to my stream real quick. I just wanted to make sure you got the DM. Is all.
Let me log into eTrade Pro real quick. Hold on.
Bye, Martini. Have fun. Okay. That was Martini, ladies and gentlemen. She's currently wrestling with her trading desk, which, I mean, who hasn't been there? Have I ever looked at JMIA? I'm not familiar with it, but I can definitely take a look. JMIA.
That's a
Jumia. Oh, it's a Chinese company? Then I probably won't go near it. No, German. It's a German company.
German? Jumia or whatever. I thought it was
Yeah.
Chinese.
No, it's German.
I think I remember it popped up on my radar a couple times a couple months ago, but I don't know. It had a huge run up and then a huge crash down. So
It's Africa Amazon. Yeah, I'm a pass. I'm a pass on that. China's gonna swoop in with Alibaba and crush this thing. I'm a pass on this.
thanks for paving the way, though, Jumia.
Yeah, like thanks for giving them a taste of what it could be, and now we're gonna bring in Alibaba and show you how it's supposed to be done. They're just gonna put a big old dick on the table and shut this down. It had a great run though, from $6 to 40. It's a great run. But yeah, I think Alibaba shows up and crushes this thing. China's investing in a big way in Africa. Just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. Let's see what we've got in the news here. BAE Systems nabs U.S. Air Force contract. Still waiting on the ACRX contract. Should be nice. I guess we could do that. Let's check the U.S. Army contracts. For those of you that didn't know, defense contracts are publicly listed the day after. You can go in and check and see who got what. Typically, this will be too late for you to actually make any money off this because the trade will have already happened. But if you're just kind of scouring to go through to see, what's being awarded at the moment, is there money coming out? There is money coming out. Navy is starting into it. This is one where I'm waiting for HII to show up with a big order. Redemption, what do you think about Hill?
We researched this together. I'm still in it.
You're still in?
Yeah,
I mean, I've got options. I have February options. I got 250 calls for February.
All I could say is that there's a massive fucking drop off in February. So if worst comes to worst, I'd probably get rid of my contract sometime in January.
Okay. I mean, Mara's been great to me today. This is fantastic.
I really feel like I'm super fucking early to the whole volatility thing because remember how I was like saying, and I unconsciously did this too. I was like, I think somewhere in between late January to February is likely the time when we're going to see some like spike in volatility, possibly a pullback. Inauguration Day. I literally forgot that was. I thought Inauguration Day was like on January 6th or something like that, but yeah, no, it's January 20th, which fits within that time frame.
Yeah.
After middle of January, just before Feb.
Codex to report highest quarterly revenue ever in Q4. Has Codex moved yet?
What is this? 6 viewer Andy, and he's looking at a fucking filing. Oh my god. And he's a weeb. That's okay with me. Hey Millennial,
Yeah.
you free to look at a stock?
Yep.
Look at Curiosity Stream Inc.
What is it?
It's like it's CURI, Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming service, mostly educational streaming service.
9 to 16. No news. Video programming services, factual science, historical, based in Maryland. I'm bearish on that. This thing should just fall right back down. I don't see
this guy's coming through his through the whatchamacallit, the last earnings call with their EBITDA filings and stuff.
Yeah. And he likes it?
Hang on. No, he's referring to technicals, but he's looking at the filings. He was looking at all the their financials. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, no, it looks good right now in the midst of school lockdowns, but it does not look so great heading into the world coming back online. PJT guys is financials. I'm not really interested in financials. I don't think that they're gonna fall because of the government that we have, but I don't think they're gonna run either. I'm not a huge fan. TELUS, I don't mind TELUS actually. They picked Nokia. I'm not huge on that. For me, though, if I had to choose between TELUS and T-Mobile, I'd pick T-Mobile, I think. Man, this 9 meters biopharma thing is back again. This is a COVID idiot. Clean Spark, CLSK. So this is another Bitcoin play that's up on the day, guys. Why do I think space is pretending something's happening? I don't know that it's necessarily pretending something's happening. I think that space at 20 is kind of where it's going to stay for a bit here. It's on a massive gain, 2%. What did it do yesterday? Let's look over 5 days here. So January 5th was yesterday. It had a decent jump up, 23 to 24. I think this is hype on the Democrats, really. I think that they're in for a rude awakening, though. Nowhere in any of the Democrat bills did I see a push for space spending. I didn't see it. This is not a sector that I think does well under the Democrats. They've got no interest in space. They've got their minds on what's going on domestically. I don't think they really care about space one way or the other. Head over to Reuters and see what's going on in the world. Pot stocks up. Georgia on cusp of delivering Senate to Democrats as Warnock wins. Ossoff leads. Is regulators ignored workers' COVID-19 safety complaints. Delist 3 firms. Congress braces for marathon protests by Republicans over Trump's election. This is big news. Not a lot of people are talking about this, but Hong Kong arrests 53 people. These 53 people, what they are guilty of under the National Security Act is running for office. They were opting to run for office on the Security Council that would choose whether or not to adopt more integration with the Chinese government. So all that they are guilty of is running for a democratic election. But because their stance is anti-China, they can be arrested under the national security laws. This is just more instability for the Hang Seng. I expect to see Asian dollars making escapes from Hong Kong. There will be other markets that money runs to, but it's definitely not going to be money sitting there, especially expatriates. There's a lot of U.S. money that moved over to Hong Kong. It saw a lot of opportunity for growth. That is now gone. China is in control of the Hang Seng. You don't want to be there. The trick now is if you're still there and you're stuck holding the bag of dog shit, you may not be able to exit. You may not be able to get out as fast as you would like, because any sign of a mass evacuation is going to prompt China to lock down. potential play on MGM. MGM is making some crazy moves. Where is this thing? $30. Yeah. MGM China Holdings Limited is $1.68 though. I don't necessarily hate that. I kind of want to put this on my radar. Souls on a tear. Yep, 13%. Hey. Yeah.
It's for lunch.
Oh. So what's here for me to have? Who's gonna feed me?
There might be a burrito left in the freezer.
Oh. I'll be dead by now.
No, I just want them. That's what they give me.
Oh.
There also might be some pizza bites in the freezer.
Oh, that would be good. Pizza bite sounds delicious. I'll just have a whole thing of pizza bites.
I just had a fantastic idea.
Uh-huh.
Want to hear about it now?
Sure. You guys are okay with listening to Mrs. Millennial's fantastic idea, right? Of course you are.
A leftover/bulk food exchange group. So when you cook too much of something, you post it on a group and then exchange food with somebody.
From a mom and wife perspective, I think it's a great idea. All it takes is one person to get sick and the whole thing falls down. It's kind of dangerous.
Start with friends.
Start with somebody that isn't going to sue you. So the idea there, guys, was a local community leftover sharing group. So you know when you make a nice meal for your family, we got a bunch of leftovers afterwards. You just throw it out there of like, anybody want these great leftovers from this amazing meal we had? And I love it because my wife's heart is always on like helping people and sharing people and building community. So I absolutely love the idea. But honestly, all it takes is one person to get sick and then they call somebody and then you've got to deal with all that nonsense, right? I like the idea, but it's a nice idea. That's my wife at the heart. But then reality sinks in and somebody's going to be an asshole about it at some point. Which is really unfortunate because it ruins some of these great ideas that could work otherwise, right? But there she be. That's awesome. I love that. I love that idea. IPOC's coming back up here, guys. I think we're gonna have a bit of a wild day on IPOC. Vote is at noon. My wife just told me that she's not gonna be here for lunch, so I may just take like a 5-minute break, leave the stream live, go down, cook up some pizza bites, and then just keep streaming. 1,000% on an OTC stock. Hare, what do you think about WPRT? Is there any news on that, on what's going on with WPRT? I haven't been tracking it as closely as I should have. I did not say that. No, I am interested in going into pharma. So my thing with WPRT, guys, is we're still waiting on the China contract with WPRT. So no real news. Let's check and see when WPRT's earnings are expected. They were one of the later earnings. February 8th, not confirmed. Everybody's expecting them to beat. I just think I had this at 10, and I just don't know how long it's going to take for it to go. But if I look at this over the 5-year, this is 5-year highs almost. What to do, what to do, what to do. I mean, the other thing that I can do is SPPI, right? And this has a PDUFA ruling coming its way. This is over 5 years. Let's get realistic on this. This is bio, so we'll go a year. $5. This could be a quick 50% on the approval. SPPI. Yeah, I mean, it's great that it doubles on the year, but I need more of a timeline on it than that. Now, this kind of fluctuation month to month is nice because this is very clearly a level that this holds is 350 level, but I think the opportunity for it to come back up to 5 is there. It seems like towards mid-month it comes up and then it settles back down, up, down. So now would be a good time to enter this if I was going to enter it. Yeah, Mara's going the wrong way for me here. I think Mara's going to be an after hours play if I do it at all. Yeah, I'm not worried about market volatility the rest of the year. That's out. I don't have to worry about that. Hill's up 10%. My options should be loving that. Ethereum's up 7.5. Okay, I'm gonna grab coffee and pizza bites real quick. I will be right back, guys. If you have tickers you want me to take a look at, go ahead and throw them in there. I am gonna hang out with you guys all the way into the boat. I don't have to leave to join the family for lunch today, so I will be here with you. Pizza bites for lunch. I am pumped.
My portfolio's like all over the damn place. I feel like I'm hedged, but it's like of the ones that are losing, the ones that are gaining a lot faster. Like this is ridiculous. Losing a little bit on my gold, gaining in my hill. Losing fucking little bit in my S triple P, gaining in my Tesla and my Iron Mountain. Like what the
Yeah, I mean, Redemption, it sounds like it sounds like anything that you've got that's touching Democrat agenda is there.
Well, I mean, a majority of my portfolio kind of grazes upon the Democratic agenda. So
Coffee and pizza, diet of college champions. That's exactly what I would eat if I didn't have a wife, guys. Let's be honest.
yeah, but the acid reflux you'll get would be horrible.
Yeah, whatever. Worth, in my opinion, worth. Holy crap, Hill's up 10.5% now.
Eh.
Not.
Hey.
Hey. Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
How are things going? Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What's up? Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. You know what happens when you troll a troll, right?
No, don't do it.
It's
Don't do it.
trollception. Let's go.
Somebody gonna get shot.
Wow, you went there. What the fuck?
Just a reminder to everybody on Martini's stream, you are able to shoot her for only a $5 donation. It's pretty exciting.
It's not working.
You get credits for every $5 donation. So when it's back up and running,
you get a down low shot. She won't know it's coming. No, she's not mad. Martini's never mad. What she's mad at is the institution that told her she had to go get educated when millennials always right. And I'm just an illiterate high school dropout. That's what makes her mad. She's not mad at us or me or anyone. She's mad at the institution that said, "Come, give us $100,000 and we'll teach you how to build a successful life." Meanwhile, all she needed to do was go get a job at Mickey D's and live in the world for 10 years.
Wow,
I find
you
it.
just described me to a fucking T. You see that?
I'm not.
T? Okay, it's done. That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally what I'm upset about. All day,
Excel,
every day.
Excel. I find it funny how gold's dropping. Like my gold is suffering, but the platinum and palladium one is just like, eh.
Yeah, it's run. I love it.
It's like it doesn't give a shit.
Man, oh man. It's almost like every JC Penney's green today. Yay. It's almost like every stock that we thought was gonna go up on a blue win is up. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Martini, I got Exiled's opinion. But I need your opinion on ETHE. I'm just gonna grab my bagel bites and I'll be right back.
Can I? Okay, well, I wanted to exchange for. Have you seen any Defins? And he already went and got his bagel bites. Why is silver and gold down when Dems are winning? Because everyone is in crypto instead of silver and gold. All the institutionals decided that their inflation hedge is crypto.
All right, I'm back. Bagel bites need like another 45 seconds. What is it that you want me to look at? Do I see any?
See any Defins? Are there
What's a
any
Defin?
definitive material agreements that are new?
Oh, one. We have one. P&M Resources.
What's the ticker?
PNM. This is interesting.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? This is not a SPAC.
I don't know why it's filing a Def 14.
Oh, because some other people can file Def 14s, but it may not be a SPAC.
It's still news of a definitive proxy statement of acquisition. This may still be a play.
I'm on the SPAC train, so if you're on another train, maybe you could choo-choo right on behind me because I'm full into dog shit, okay? I'm here num-nums, okay? This is what we're doing.
I didn't realize you stopped liking money. I'm just scanning this real quick to see if there's any money here for us.
You are person said that date.
What? I can't hear you over dollars.
Oh shit.
Oh, bagel bites.
I feel like I've just been shamed for doing the thing that everyone wants me to do, and now we're just.
I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying, why not both? Let's be real traders
not
and dog shit
both?
traders.
¿Por qué no los dos?
What is it?
I said, ¿por qué no los dos?
I don't know what that is.
Why not both?
Donde es fiesta? On my portfolio.
In mi pantalones.
Spoke to Cornholia.
I am Cornholia.
Oh, come on, Tesla. You're holding my Wall Street bet stuff down. Let's go.
Okay,
Oh my
information
God,
about the
HBI,
company.
stop.
What?
I'm gonna take HBI. This is painful, Rita.
What? Oh, you think that's painful? You want to see painful? You know what painful is, okay? Someone fucking clip this. You know what's painful is my entire existence literally and figuratively calls out dog shit on a very ironic level. And yet I am traipsing through the most scammiest securities I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And yes, I fucking hold them. That's what's painful. I'm in pain. I literally shit out pain.
But you shit
Okay?
out money though.
In my opinion, Saki, BTWN is a wait. Wait on BTWN. There's too much gray area there. I love BTWN. I think there's a time and place for it. I just don't think it's now. I don't like Czech. Czech is the bane of the energy sector, and I would go nowhere near. Oh, is that not the? I thought that was an energy play.
Seti, I'm doing finance. That's what happened. No, it's just because I'm angry about this
Oh,
market being so dumb.
I see you,
it's
Mr.
dumb.
TikToker. I watch Some Ordinary Gamer. I know what that means, Spetty.
What? Riri?
It's a TikTok. It's supposed to be a TikTok's creepypasta scary thing, but no, it's not that scary.
It is very nice that we do not need to worry about liquidity or volatility through the end of 2021 now. Can confirm, money printer go burr.
Riri was like TikTok's attempt to do what 4chan or Reddit does with the creepypastas, but it was kind of like a flop.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to do, is be more like 4chan. What brain dead moron CEO came up with that?
Riri is a pretty common nickname for people called Rita.
Really? I thought it.
Yeah.
I've heard it used differently.
What is it then?
Somebody who's slightly mentally handicapped would be called a Riri. I'm not joking.
Serious?
Yeah.
No, he's dead right.
Shocker. Millennial was right.
Can you?
I'm more associated.
Maybe you possible? Just assumed that's why they were saying Riri.
Where?
I didn't pull me. Hey, I did not pull me up into this channel. You pulled me up into this channel.
Oh, it's a reference to Rihanna.
Yeah, I don't. Thank you.
We agreed conclusively it's Cardi B, not Rihanna. I'm gonna go back down to my channel now. VTNR. Man, these plays, these VTNRs, these checks that get the 180-day extensions. This is an oil play. I'm not a big fan of oil. Me no likey. AMTX, let's take a look. $20 stake in Nevo Motors. 70 million grant. New biogas contracts. I like this one better. Ethanol facility. Mm-hmm. 嗯。This makes Amtex a little bit more interesting because this works in the fuel credit space, right? Renewable fuels, biochemicals. Let's take a look at their last earnings call transcript. See what comes up in here.
Breakdown
Just-
of SPACs here. I think I'm gonna try and read this.
Just a quick
So,
reminder,
I guess for
IPOC vote is
the
at noon
newbies.
Eastern.
What?
IPOC vote is at noon Eastern today.
So when is it that we want to kind of
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. I thought it's
Yeah.
just a couple days after the vote, so it'd be Friday.
Monday. Pull up IPOB or open and take a look at the chart. What I see is Monday was the day for the play. It's almost identical. So the vote for open was December 17th.
Are you saying IPOB? Because that's not even pulling up on my charts for some reason.
Yeah, you have to open up open. OPEN. Open was IPOB.
So they merged the history back into open instead of IPOB?
That's right. Yeah. So the vote was on the 17th. It opened 2669.
Mm-hmm.
Close on the Friday was 3125. High on the Monday was 3239. So I'll be looking for a pre-market exit Monday.
Okay.
Or after hours exit on Friday. One of the two.
I heard about that, monsters. It's dumb. Amen is Latin. It's not English, so you shouldn't interpret a word based on the language that it isn't.
What's the interpretation?
Some clip of Congress people's attempt to degender the word amen.
Yeah,
I thought it was an old Hebrew word.
No, it's not Hebrew. It's Greek etymology, but it is Latin. It means "let it be" or "let it be so." It has nothing to do with gender. To make it a person would be ridiculous because it shows that you are an illiterate goofball that has no understanding whatsoever what the word means.
Yeah, but
So are they going to make
history,
it? You can no longer amend a bill. You're going to have to a person a bill. Is that how redonkulous we're going to get? Because that's exactly what that is.
You didn't think we were already in Ridiculousville?
Well, I mean, we all went blue. True blue.
Yeah, we are in Ridiculousville. That is my argument. We are in Ridiculousville. You know,
I really would like. What's the root of geoduck? I don't know. You'll have to ask Martini. She's more familiar with geoducks than I am.
At least I pronounced it right. You guys made me feel bad about it for a fucking month about I was pronouncing it incorrectly. So who's the illiterate goofball now?
They're going
I just didn't want to correct you.
mental.
I've been there for a while. Thanks for this.
Man, I gotta say this, guys.
Appreciate you.
I want to know what product Mike Pence uses in his hair, because that man's hair, it doesn't move ever. It's like cemented to the side of his head. There's no give, there's no flex. It's not toupee. Don't give me toupee. That's real hair. He's got his kind of shiny forehead. He's receding a little bit. But I mean, like that thing is rock solid on his head. Got to get me some of that product. It's spray paint. Well, not okay. Maybe that's true. I mean that's fair. Yeah, VTNR is a oil recycling play. They're doing SPACs in here, so we're gonna disappear again. But yeah, IPOC, Noon Eastern.
You don't want to do SPACs with me?
No, I'm doing. My stream has me looking at oil recycling as a potential play, biofuels and oil recycling.
Oh, Right,
That's what I thought.
down.
Okay, I'll be back later. Oh, cool. Oh, it's probably wax, but it doesn't look like greasy or caked down. It's the good stuff, whatever it is. This stuff will all come down. Yeah, I don't like Vertex as much as I like AMTX. What is the price target on AMTX? Analysts have it at 10, so it's a 300% upside. Guy's 5-star rated analyst too. Mara goes again. Came down a little bit, and it's back up. Yeah. I have no doubt IPOC's getting approved. No, in my opinion, guys, full disclaimer on that. That's not financial advice. I don't think it's too late to get into IPOC where it currently is. Traditionally, what we see happening on IPOC is, or on these anyway, not specifically IPOC, but is we see the vote day, and then we see a couple days later it goes further. MTX made over 700% since its low in March. Really? Yeah. I mean, 455 is his all-time highs. This is steady stairs up. I feel like SPPI is the play. Yeah, they're SPAC. Their SPAC vote is today. I'm green on my hill options now. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is 2 pretty crazy days in a row here. I was up 10% yesterday, up 7, headed for 8% again today. Everything here is up. I should read the last filing from AMTX though before I consider actually getting in on this. I like that they are tied to EV. I like that they are tied to biogas contracts. Got a decrease in revenue year over year. Flat on expenses. 12.2 million loss. Renewable fuels, low carbon, zero carbon, ethanol, biodiesel, waste wood, ethanol, and byproducts. Renewable natural gas, zero carbon intensity dairy biogas for transportation fuel. All safety products include ethanol, hand sanitizer. 110 million gallons per year of capacity. US and India are the two markets that they're in. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. In Q2 2020, we began shipping large quantities of hand sanitizer from our plant in California. Independent has supplied refined glycerin key ingredient in sanitizer products. Expand our market position, maximize margins during the third quarter. NMS Health Products filed FDA registrations to obtain national drug codes for our own hand sanitizer. Q2 2021, they're expecting to start sales of branded sanitizer. September 2020, completed the construction of the first 2 out of 18 biogas digesters. They're fueling using bio-waste. Applied for or been awarded about $22 million of grants. They're one of only 2 ethanol plants in California. They acquired 30 million of equity financing to build up biogas digesters. The first two dairies are institutional investors working with us to expand this funding with 25 million of additional equity funding to complete the total of 18 dairies within the next 18 months. Signed 18 participation agreements with dairies, majority of which have now been converted into 25-year land leases and maneuver supply agreements. We plan to complete construction. Owns 100% of the common stock of biogas subsidiary. Preferred stock is automatically repurchased at 3 times original issuance price using 75% of biogas operating cash flow. Preferred stock is redeemed. Blah, 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 blah. Let's discuss progress out of California. Q3, they saw an increase of ethanol usage. Beginning operation in Q2 2021. Everything's being paid for by grants out of California. Every single time that they improve, it's paid for by a grant from California. They're slowly and incrementally building their business and improving on the tech that's in their business and not spending a freaking dime. California's paying for all of it. Save $7 million a year. So they're cost cutting. They're unaffected by crude oil price. This company's got a lot going on in biofuel. They're being essentially funded from California. They're an emerging economy, which is India. Okay, they're well positioned under Biden. This is huge. They're rescuing dairy farmers. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not as chatty as I normally am. This is me in thinking mode. I think that there's a real opportunity in this company. The ticker is. I don't want to lose my spot here. I'm going to lose my spot if I go up and look. AMTX. It's so much more than ethanol. It's biogas, it's dairy farms, it's corn and silage. All of their upgrades to their infrastructure that they're building is based off of California funding and federal grants that they've already secured. They've got a $3 billion backer who's helping them produce the dairy thing. They created this really beautiful, intricate system of dairy farms that they are partnered with produce methane, which they then in turn they're selling feed to, but they're using that methane and producing that into usable, reusable natural gas and fuel, which they're then fueling their trucks with, and they're fueling their corn silage plant, which feeds the cows. So they're selling it right back to the farm. So hopefully that cycle makes. Let's go online paint. Okay. So let's say over here we've got cow. Okay, so here's the cow. A couple little ears, some spots or whatever. Right. We've got the cows here, okay? Over here we have corn. So we'll do like a corn on the cob thing, and it's got this little corn jacket here with its corns. Okay, this is corn. Okay. And then over here we've got the money. Okay, this is people paying for this. And then somewhere in the center we've got this factory. Okay, so this is a factory. I guess I should do like a let's do a we'll just do a factory like this. Some smokestacks. Fluffy clouds. Okay. All right. All right. So the way that this works is they've created a network where they are capturing the biofuel, so the methane that comes off of cows, and piping it to this plant that's in turn making it into natural gas that they use for their trucks and distribution. Okay. They also are using that fuel to fuel this business, which is a corn silage that they then sell back to the dairy farmers that are around them. These dairy farmers are now giving them this methane gas for free because this way they're not complicit in a tax grab from the California government on methane production. So they're getting the gas for free, fueling this plant, which is fueling this, which is they're selling it back to the farmer. So on top of that, they get to make money from the state of California on the reduction of methane gas. So they receive money from the government of California on that. Every upgrade that they're doing to their plants is being paid for directly from the government of California. And on top of that, they're creating an integrated system of propane lines, picture like a power plant infrastructure that's being completely paid for by California and their $3 billion backer. So they're just creating a larger and larger network using money from the outside coming in. They're not paying for it. It's coming from the outside in. This is just in California, okay? So this is their California plan. And right now they've got 2 dairies online. They're looking to go 18 by the end of 2022. this is just a perfect network where the money is flowing into them. Their cost of operations is reduced as a result of this. And then on the other side, they're also producing ethanol through this plant. So they produce ethanol and they produce alcohol that is for sanitizer. So sanitizer will do this with like a little squirt pump thing, right? So this is your sanitizer. And then we've got sanitizer, and then we've got the gas pump, right? It's like this, and then you've got like a gas pump thing here. Okay, so you got the gas pump. So they're then taking this. Remember, they're not paying for this, right? Farmers are paying for this. They just get the byproduct of the ethanol from this. So what they're doing is, Reese, I'll get to that. I'm not going to get to that right now. I will definitely touch on ACRX price targets, but I'm not doing that right now. So yeah, their corn plant, they're giving corn silage here, but they are also producing ethanol and sanitizer of this. They're hammering through their cash. So they've got all kinds of credits coming in from California. They've got a $3 billion backer that's helping them to produce this. They've got dairy farms coming online in Q1, Q2 of this year. So they've been burning through cash, absolutely, which is why they're down where they are in pricing. But they've got the ability to grow. That they are producing biofuels, bioethanol, as well as sanitizer off of this. The government's paying them for this. The farmers are paying them for this. They're being paid by everybody to create this massive infrastructure. And once the creation of the infrastructure is there, it's going to be just a massive gain. Now, that takes it up to like a $30, $40 cut. I'm looking for how quickly does this go from where it is right now at $3. How long does it take to go to $6? There's a $10 price target on this that was initiated a month ago from a 5-star analyst over the year. I think there's a really high opportunity for it to go from $3.10 to $6 in the next 2 months. So this is a potential double up play for me that I need to seriously consider. So they're aiming for the end of the second quarter to be USP grade alcohol, which is fantastic. That means that they can continue selling sanitizer products in the US past the waiver. I haven't looked at Enfintech. 36.3% institutionally owned. They're in the approval process to sell on Amazon. They're the largest producer in India on this $900 million tender offer. Okay, so you guys are saying there's some concerns on their cash. So let's open up their earnings evaluations. No, I wouldn't put most of my portfolio in it, but the position that I do take in it would go double. And a huge thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, I'm seeing too many government grants and money coming in for this to be a no-go. Institutions is 10%, individuals is 23, hedge fund managers is 5, 60%. I mean, 23% insiders is huge. I'm really liking that. And my Mara just filled. I'm out of Mara at 1650. Okay, so now I take that and I go here and I go here and I go here. I am officially out of Mara, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, oh, son of a gun. Tell me I didn't just do that. Oh, I'm going to be so pissed if I just did that. Ugh, I hate it when I do that. Crimson, I think there's going to be re-entry. Remember, guys, this is the target. This is what I got to hit. This is where I got to be. So I have a large percent of my portfolio in it, and the gains have been made on it at this point. So now I need to look at taking a position and moving that into something that I see another potential big gain in, which is what I'm doing right now. I know that this isn't going to make a ton of sense to everybody, and I appreciate that, but I am still going to hold in that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go, okay, so this just jumped up. So let's go buy. Okay, so that's in there. We'll leave that. See if I can get a fill on it. T-Rent, I don't know anything about that. I do not. Guys, so with Mara, I'm out. Filled 1650. Twitch Zalupaz. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Guys, if you are new and you are following, I'd love to know how you found the stream. Absolutely love to know where you guys tripped across us and found us. So I got in at 1065, got out at 1650. That's more than 50%. So you guys will remember that we outlined today kind of what kind of target I need to hit in order to meet my road to 500K. I need 7 50% trades. I'm already done one. Seppo7447, thank you so much for the follow. Again, would love to know how you tripped across the stream, my man. Morning call. Oh yeah, great. Morning call is a fantastic way for you to trip across. So I'm now down to 6 trades that I need to make happen. SPPI is what I just entered. Okay, so that's 1 down. So now all I need to do is I kind of want to insert 1 left. Yeah. So now I'm down to 6 of these. Or I guess that gets rid of 5 of these, so 27 of these. And I'm just gonna leave this at 3 for now. This will be needed. Okay, so this thing's just pissing me off. And I'm being greedy for no reason. Just fill it. I'm at the ask. Just fill. Ugh. No, you don't have to be on the spectrum. What makes me think that SPPI... What the heck? I'm sorry, man. Like, forget you. I'm not doing this. You just lost the order. Market maker's trying to drag me up. I don't want it that bad. Come on back down. I'll wait for you. Hell, I'll just... Yeah, I'll leave it there. 357. You can go screw yourself. Market maker's trying to drag me up like that? Fuck you. Yeah, this is some bullshit. So when you see it at 358 and you come in at 358 and then it goes to 359 and then it goes to 360 and then 361 and then 362 and I've incrementally moved it up, screw them. I don't play that game. You wanna do that crap? Fine. No problem. I am not that desperate to get in on that today. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do was this. does not have sufficient buying power. 250. 300. Okay, I do have that. That should fill. Okay, so I've got 1,700 of IPOC now. Let's go over to tip ranks. IPOC 1,700 with an order average of 1,264. What makes me think SPPI will move in the near future? They had a PDUFA that was supposed to be delivered in October. It's now been 3 months delayed because of COVID. They are overdue. A PDUFA is a paid for streamlining of evaluation for your phase 3 to get the drug approved. That they have waited an additional quarter and still not heard back. They are overdue. The FDA is going to have to start moving on it, and I suspect that that's coming in shortly. I have not talked to ACRX today. My thoughts on ACRX, guys, is they have the JP Morgan conference on the 11th. We still have not heard Army order confirmations, and they have their earnings on February 4th. So those are the 3 things that I'm waiting. Yeah, I heard Colonel had a good time with that Glenlivet last night, and I'm happy for him. I am. I don't trade technicals, guys. I am hey, not at all, Jimmy, man. This is what I love doing. Is just giving you guys a peek inside, kind of my thought process and how my mind works. I'm doing too much at once here, though. I got to focus here for a bit. So this is the strategy that we started back in October. We are now October, November, December, so 3 months in on it, up 67% on this strategy so far. Yeah, this is the Millennials Gut Strat. Millennials Gut Strat is up 67% from October. So back to this, guys. So we broke down the whole dairy sector for AMTX. On top of that, they have India. This is India, for those of you that don't know geographically. India. Okay. And in India, they are producing biofuel. So we've got this thing, right? We've got the gas. Where's the clicker? I want the grabber. Where's the hand? So we've got the gas and we've got the sanitizer happening over here. They're producing the ethanol for this. Now, they are one of the largest producers in India for this. So this is an emerging market, gets my check mark. This is a massive network that they've built out where they're producing sanitizers, they're producing didn't copy this. They're producing sanitizer, fuel, feed, methane, all on California's dime. Yeah, the strategy's not going poorly. I'm going to open up SPPI here and see why in the hell it's not coming back down. Almost no volume. Like, we're heading into lunch. I think it's going to come down on lunch. I'm just going to cancel this order. I'm not going to be front run by market makers like that. That's ridiculous. Is this AMTX hair that you're seeing these financials? Oh shoot, I didn't update the trading journal here. Trades. Exit. Mara. 1650. 50% win. Psychology on the trade was take the win, move it into the next play for larger gains. And then I took entry, IPOC, 300 shares. At 1530. Position on upcoming both at 12 Eastern. I am never going to be able to help you with technicals. Am I long on Mara? I'm still bullish on Mara long. But remember, guys, there's a difference between am I just looking to build a successful portfolio over the year, or am I aiming for a goal to go 1,000%? I need to go 1,000% this year. That's the goal that you guys set for me. And for me to hit that, I can't just sit and hold forever. Do I see Mara going 1,000%? I do not see Mara going 1,000%. I don't. So will there be opportunities to buy back in? Yeah. Yeah, so I am liking AMTX. One of the things that I will say with this though, and I do appreciate Hare taking the time to take a look at it, because with that cash flow problem, what I'm expecting to see here is an offering shortly, because they can afford to do an offering and go down half and still stay listed. So I am tempted to just stay out of AMTX for a little bit. I want it on the watch list here. Let's tidy up the watch list though. I'm going to keep Mara up here. Typically, I would get out of it. I would take it off my list now that I'm done trading it. SNDL, I'm not going to get into. Hill, I want to leave up here as a possibility. Open, I don't need here anymore. SHG ran another 7%. I'm going to leave that up here. GPS is there for my options. I don't need Tesla on here. CNK is an options play. SPPI I'm looking to get into today. Still sitting at 362. It has not come down. I'm tempted to actually go back in here and really lowball this thing. So let's say 4,000 shares at 350. I'm going to leave that in there as a lowball. See if it'll come down to it. It's below typical volume. The bid size is high. The ask size is low. SPPI, we'll see what it does. I'm not rushing it. I think Pfizer sits around 15 to 20 next year. I don't know. You can ask for technical help. I can't provide it. I'm 100% TA trader or FA trader. I don't trade TA. I don't trade candle patterns. I don't do TA. I will never be able to help you with TA. I trade market psychology, thought process, and business acumen. I don't trade charts. Yeah, if you're a TA trader and you're looking for it, I don't really have recommendations of where to go. There are some great traders out there that know what they're up to for sure. But for me personally, it's not something I do. It's not something I've learned. It's not something I've ever done. I was able to get 2,300% gains trading FA exclusively, so I'm going to continue trading FA exclusively. This year, it's going to be a big part of my psychology for sure. So I used to be of that same vein, Mr. Three Pick, where it's like, oh, I like to use a little bit of both. That's no longer the case for me. This year, I am very much going to craft my trading methodology a little bit more, really focus on that and do that intentionally. And FA is the core of what I'm doing. Yep. Redemption does TA, Where the Rebels does TA. There are lots of people that trade TA, and power to them for it. It's just my most profitable trades. All of the TA trades that I took, even TA confirmation trades that I took last year, were losers. So I'm scrapping TA. I'm going FA exclusively, and that's what I'm going to do. So far this year, I've had 7 or 8 winning trades, FA exclusive. So I'm already off to a decent start. We are week 1 in the market, and I'm already up. Let's see, what's the account value at here? $6,000. Yeah, I think SPBI has it in it. It is overdue. Let's see what happens if I move this order here. Can I move this by putting it 355? It's going to come down and grab it. Let's go over to YouTube. IPOC vote. Okay, I'm going to open this off screen and mute it.
Appreciate it.
So that we don't get any kind of DMC or anything. But I do want to see what's going on here. Actually, we don't have anybody really talking in chat, so maybe I'll go here. I'm going to mute this. Yeah, guys, again, I'm in no way putting down TA traders. If it works for you, I'm thrilled. What I have noticed is it does not work for me. So I stay out of it. It is coming down. SPPI is coming down to me. I'll leave it at 355 and see if the Agos come down and grab me at 355. I'd rather get that as an entry, to be honest. So we'll see what it does. Hopefully it'll come down. And let's go back over here. And I want to go here. I want to go here. Okay, I cannot find it live. I cannot find it live. Yeah, IPOC I like as a really long term. Like that's a 5-year hold. Could be sooner that I get out, but it has real possibilities over the next 5 years with Burlacidin. And for the cost, I'm happy to be in it. I mean, this is coming down nicely. What if I moved to 357? Gonna grab me at 357? Come on down. Grab it. Give me my original order price, you giant douchebag market maker. Yeah, I'm not about that quick in and out, high frequency. Yeah, see, as soon as I move it to 357, no problem. I can play that game. You want to go back? Go back. Go back to 360. I'll lower it to 355, and that'll be it, sir. I'm not playing your game. You come down or you don't. That's up to you. Okay, IPOC guys, vote is happening now. I can't link to the vote. I don't know how to get into the vote. Partially. I do have a 14,000 order in on SPPI. Yeah, they're talking. There's nobody that is live right now. All right, guys, over on Discord, I'm gonna hop in to Martini's channel with her, see what we can see as far as IPOC votes. Yeah, I don't have a control number, even though I'm a holding position. I don't have a control number on it. So, hello, hello, hello. IPOC vote. IPOC vote is right now. Awesome. Awesome. I'm back on SPAC I did a very interesting paint and breakdown of a company that as soon as they do their offering, which they're bound to do any minute, because they need the cash flow. But once that's done, it's a huge opportunity, in my opinion. I will be getting into a large position in it. AMTX. But that's they got to do the offering. It's contingent on them doing an offering because they're super strapped for cash. I'm not going to get in and then they do an offering and I end up holding my ass. But yeah, IPOC, I'm on Twitter right now, just refreshing because I can't find a live link on YouTube. So I'm just waiting for somebody to say. People are saying see you at 12 IPOC. Uh-huh. Well, once it's confirmed, they're voting right now. Like noon Eastern was the start of the meeting, so they're probably doing their typical intro. This is what we're doing. This is what you're voting on. These are all the different points that we're voting on in this. These are what you. We can't. There's no way. I've looked for it. I can't find it. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know where to get into it. It's literally just a list of all of the specs that they have. Awesome. Nope. Maybe Clover Health has it. If I go to Clover Health's website, do they have it? Oh, there is a Clover Health investors page. There's nothing for today. I have no freaking clue how to get in on this. Yeah, Asian, if you've got the link, post it. Martini's right, damn it. I'm an IPOC holder and I have rights. I don't really care because, yeah, from October 6th, it's not there. Yeah, Asian Express, drop me the link. Whatever you got, drop me the link and I'll do my best to get in. But week 1 of 2021, folks, up 10%. Not bad. Yep. Yeah, Here we go. Is this live? That's the phone number? Yeah, I don't know what. This is some.
Welcome to the conference center. Please enter your passcode followed by the pound key.
No passcode. You can't hear other Discord members? I probably have one. To vote? I don't want to vote. I just want to listen.
Please enter your passcode followed by the pound. Presentation is not available.
This presentation is currently unavailable. No, it just said it was unavailable. I'm wondering if it already went through. Vote done? Is that where we're at? What's going on? Come on. Come on. Just say yes. Votes are being tallied as we speak. There's no point trying to figure this out anymore, guys. Yeah. No point. Too late. Should have done that earlier. What we'll do is scan StockTwits and Twitter for the AOK. People are asking who dumped 500,000 shares. Merger approved. Merger approved. Merger approved, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We did it. We did it. Hard work. That's what it was. Lots of months of sleepless nights and hard due diligence went into this play, ladies and gentlemen. Not. What I meant to say was this was a 15-minute Google search. Yeah, guys, as always, I'm not going to tell you jack shit about when I'm exactly going to get out. I'll give you a ballpark, but that's about it. Love you, but never going to tell you my. Nobody likes being front run. That's one of the things I've always been really, really good on. Is when I'm taking an entry on something, I take it off stream until I've made the entry, and then I'm like, oh, by the way, guys, I just bought that. Oh, look at the green dong! Look at it! It's so big and erect! Holy schlemoly. Okay, profit taking at 16.20. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you do. You didn't miss anything. You're here just in time, Frelo. You're here just in time. We are all admiring the large green dong that is the approval. And now we wait. We wait. The approval is what we wanted, irregardless of what this price does today. I can safely say I'm not getting out today. Can I see the level 2 on it? No, I cannot. Redemption can, I think. But I imagine if we were going to look at this, there's every 10 cents, there's going to be some sell line. 1620, 1630, 1650, 16, all the way up. Am I getting into SPPI today? Yeah, so long as the front runners or so long as the market maker stops being an asshole about it. I'd love to get into it today. But he's being a real dick about it. Literally hold, you'll make 200%. Tactical nuke incoming. Okay, this is hilarious, guys. These stock twits are hilarious. Oh no! Oh no! I had to sell at 16. I'm an idiot. Why did I sell at 16? Oh no! I sold at 13. Why did I sell at 13? Oh no! Who would have known? Who could have known that it wouldn't not go up? And now people start to get pissed that it's not going up fast enough. Who's selling? Who the fuck is selling? Nobody sells. Yes. We're going to go real time on this, guys, because this is going to be the show of the day. Get your popcorn, and we are going to enjoy this. Dang, going to hit 25.30 by Friday. Dang. Yeah. We about to be rich. Let's go, baby. Trending #1, IPOC. No, that I'm reading the stock twits right now. That's not me. Yeah, no. This is stock twits. It is quite the show. It is quite the show right now. $10 end of week. There's a bear. There's a bear. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you showing up with the account you just created to throw shade. Asian Express, they are pairing with Clover Health. I'm really scared that you took options on this, not knowing who they were pairing with. That's scary. In my opinion, don't do that. Oh, it's so sexy. Yeah, this is just going to be a good day, ladies and gents. I'll believe you. No, I'm still streaming. So there are occasionally people that are like saying things. Your TD is saying 1542 on IPOC? That would be inaccurate. That's not right. Sober Sally. I'm not fucking leaving. Agreed. Yeah, Fuel Cell was having a hell of a day. Hill is having a hell of a day. Yeah, apparently 4% up doesn't count as up. Yeah, this is what, guys, this is exactly the dialogue that you saw on Fisker when the vote went through. It went down immediately after in the first 15 minutes, and people lost their shit. And then I guarantee you, every single person that sold immediately after the vote wanted their stocks back right away because the next 2 days she went. I don't even blame the bulls because these guys, this is when this guy took his short. He took a short at 16.20 if he could get it, or he took a put. So he entered a put saying, oh, look, it's going down. I'm going to make some money on it. And so he shows up and goes, oh, everybody get the hell out. Yep. Yep. Yeah, me too. I'm having a hard time reading them as they come in. Uh-oh. The TA crew is here. I'm starting to see charts. People are showing me charts. It's a Head and Shoulders reverse bouncing Kiyosaki White Knight. The Batwing. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The Ryan Reynolds reference. I love it. Yeah. My new stop strat is every new position that I take this year. So I'm still holding IPOC from last year. Every new position I take this year, I'm going to put in a stop on entry to be a good, responsible trader. I've been really good about taking profits so far this year, though. Yes. Yes. Oh, I don't do that. Yeah. No, my stops will only be entered specifically to stop me from saying it'll come back. It's still good. Stopping out, I'll only hit 498,000. Yeah. Well, Martini didn't take the bet, so the only thing I've got to live with is the disappointment that I failed you guys on stream by not hitting 500,000 this year. I smell degen in the air. What's going on? Ooh. Yeah, that sounds painful on both ends. Yeah, that sounds awful. No, the bet was with Martini that if I hit 500, if I don't hit my target that the stream set for me of 500K by the year end, I would rock like the full Britney Spears "Oops, I Did It Again" cheerleader outfit for a full stream. She didn't want it. She didn't want that bet. It involved on her end, if she lost, some gooey duck, and that one, no. She. Oh, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, not going anywhere fucking near that. Okay, let's see if we have any news with Westport Fuel. Is Westport Fuel a potentially life-changing stock? Yeah, life-changing may be a bit extreme. Healthcare, immigration. Yeah, healthcare, immigration, endless quantitative spending. Yeah, WPRT is up at 530 now. It's doing really well, but this is 530 with no eco agenda yet put in place, and the possibly the largest diesel manufacturer in China looking to convert over to WPRT's tech. And that deal just needs one approval. That's all they're waiting on now. They were waiting on two. Now they are just waiting on one. At any point, you can get the headline from China. You're good to go. And WPRT should head for $10, in my opinion. The churn and burn is in WPRT. I am not personally in WPRT at the moment. I am currently working on acquiring funds to make that happen. New attorney general has been announced. Really? Is that a real thing, or are you memeing me? I'm not regretting. Mm-hmm. I wonder what Merrick Garland's stance is on Trump. Let's do a quick Google search and find out. Trump begs Merrick Garland to keep his financial lies a secret. Merrick Garland apparently was one of the ones who was up for Supreme Court nomination, and Trump passed him over to put one of his own picks in. Ruh-roh. Well, I mean, that's interesting, actually. Because the implications of that would be he should have been a front runner for a SCOTUS pick if they were going to pack the courts. So why make him the attorney general then if you aren't looking to pack the courts? So I want you guys to watch, okay? Remember what we said yesterday. If you can't see the sheep, no. I hope VP Pence acts like a grown-ass adult and doesn't do that. Yeah, I honestly hope Pence acts like a grown-ass adult and doesn't do that. Yeah. Guys, remember what we said yesterday. If you can't see the sheep, chances are you're part of the herd. So sit here and watch StockTwits and realize that this is what it's like to watch a herd of sheep run by. Yeah. That's the greatest justice of that one. Asian Express WPRT is there because it's... Oh, hold on, sorry. WPRT is there only because a large part of options trading is done on technicals. I cheer for the one black sheep in the herd. I'm still not going to dive in. We'll add it $7. Sure you will. Uh-huh. I'm sure the SPAC that has to be at 10 is going to go to 7 for you. Good luck with that. Let me know how that turns out. Do I have any idea who IPOC is a holding company for? Yeah, they're a holding company for my attendees. They got it. And my attendees. They've got a little vault in the back for millennials tendies. They just keep them safe for me. Hey, another smart guy. We weren't expecting the jump today. The ticker change is the one to wait for. Yep, that's the sheep that I'm looking to trade on. Is these guys that are going to wait till Monday for that to happen, and I will be out pre-market. Bye. Joint session has commenced. Let the shit show begin. So this is what happens, guys, and this is a reality of the retail sector. There's a large part, not everybody, but a large part of the retail sector that doesn't do any due diligence. They literally watch the hype feed at the top of the stock twits and jump in whenever it's happening to go, I don't know what this is. Why is it up? For those of you that are wondering who everybody else is that's talking, it's an amazing Discord chat that I love to lurk in all day with a bunch of degenerates just like me. So there's the Discord link there. You're welcome to come in, hang out. Just behave, because if you don't behave, you get your ass kicked. Non-negotiable. Perfect. This is hilarious. And of course, the bears are going to pile in, guys. How much am I into IPOC for? I may be into IPOC for $20,000. I may be. Not my initial, that's my current allocation. SPACs as a whole? Not this year. If we had a split Senate, sure. Sure, I'd say that there has to be an end to this nonsense. But as it is now, yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see the SEC rushing to put handcuffs on anything right now. And I mean, given the amount that have gone through, it's just growing the market, right? They're growing the market by sheer size doing this. So I love this, guys. This is the exact psychology you're going to get if you are trading SPACs this year, which if you hang out with me here on Martini on her stream, you will see SPAC trading. We will see this consistently every single freaking time. The vote will come in, people will sell, you will watch everybody say get out of the pool. A couple days later, we'll watch it do what it's supposed to do. The sheep will not be sure what to do with it. Martini and I will just do exactly what we're supposed to do, which is stay calm. Trade your trade, play it your way. Yeah, but so for me, this is one of the reasons why that portfolio management that I learned last year is so crucial, right? Will I ever have 100% of my portfolio in one of these SPACs? Fuck no. No. Can nobody hear the Discord chat? Because I'm seeing it. It's registering. Yeah, I mean, take the win. Take the win. Enjoy the win. I am going to call it here, though, guys. So give me 2 seconds. All right. Are you streaming, Martini? Okay. No, 3-pick, it hasn't filled. All right, guys. I have a meeting to get to. I'm glad the merger went through. I'm going to send you over to hang out with Martini, Rita, and the guys. I will be in voice in there for a little bit, and then I'm going to peace out for my meeting. But it's been amazing hanging out with you guys. I will be back 9 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure that you are following. If you aren't following, you won't get a notification when I come live. So make sure that you are following. I'll be back tomorrow. Later.